We've all heard that beauty's only skin deep, right? Well, you could go out, look among all the different decking materials available and pick out a perfectly beautiful deck and make a perfectly awful wrong decision. The folks at Gossen Decking and Railing understand that, and I really love the way they talk about their product because I'm an engineer by education, and I think you're going to like it. If you care about what's in your product as much as how it looks, then I think you want to take a closer look. Watch this.
Gossen is an 80-year-old family-owned and operated business that is the first company in the U.S. to ever do cellular PVC, and they did it for the first time in 1968. For the last 40 years, the only product that Gossen makes is cellular PVC. So when we decided to enter the deck business, it shouldn't be a surprise that we produced the first true woodland product. What you're looking at is cellular PVC, no fillers, no organic ingredients. It's 100% cellular PVC. The advantages of that is that it is going to maintain its color. In 10 years, it's still going to be that color. It's not going to have the tremendous color shift or fade that you would find in traditional composites. The other great advantage for the homeowner is that you could spill red wine, coffee, tea, Coke. The kids could drop their hamburger with mustard and ketchup and grease. None of those things will stain it. Very scratch resistant. It's a very hard surface, much harder than the softer wood plastic composites, so it'll hold up to a busy family extremely well. We also are a significant manufacturer of cellular PVC window profiles. We don't make windows, but we produce profiles for other companies who do. And of course, we do a tremendous amount of business in the garage door component area. But windows have been something that we've been quite famous for.
Now, this is free foam?
This is cellular PVC. And when you're doing a profile like this, when you decided you want to do decking, our engineers said, my gosh, we could do that in our sleep. It's just a rectangle.
Okay, what I heard was that when you're dealing with Gossen Decking, you're dealing with plastics experts. You're dealing with a plastics company that understands how to formulate plastic and tool up for plastic and actually create plastic decking. They talked about extruding. Extruding, that's kind of like toothpaste. You know, when you squeeze a tube of toothpaste and out comes the toothpaste out of one end. That's kind of how plastic extrusion works. They have a mold with a hole in it and they force plastic behind it on a great pressure and they form it into this beautiful materials. So you've got a company, Gossen, who's controlling it from beginning to end, and they wind up with a beautifully finished product with terrific physical attributes. And you heard it from them on the video, and maybe you'll want to hear it from them in person.